everything should be set up quite nicely.
Alright, should I invite Degrassi Assassin now or wait?
It depends on him. If he want to join right now, like we can invite him. If not, then he can join after. It really
Alright,
depends
I'll
on
ask
him.
him. Yeah, if I were him, I'd like to join to see who I'm playing against.
Yeah.
But I can also see like practicing on your own could help out. Alright, so Panics is up first.
Yeah, it's gonna be Panics versus
Penguin.
Penguin's gonna go first or XOG?
Penguin.
He
Penwing.
Penguin. He asked to be second, so
Who did? Penguin.
yeah, Penguin.
Well, I don't know.
I know that you don't.
The stream's offline.
Yeah. Because I need to restart to put the delay on, so it's a 2-minute delay, so it should be on real soon.
Look at the chat, that's pretty sick.
What? Which chat?
Twitch chat.
Ours?
Yeah.
Used to be speaking.
What is the last thing you typed?
Should be back shortly. Pick up on the text. It's really risky right now. Site goes down for it. He has the tank number. He's gonna go on fire. It's really good. A log goes down. You know. I don't like that stem. I don't like that stem at all. And the tanks are not even shooting. They're shooting us. It's nothing.
Keto runs up that ramp.
Oh!
Yeah.
That Riddle Mine hit was amazing!
And Minivac doesn't have any energy.
Big shot.
Stop.
Listen again.
No more takes from inside.
Alright.
And she's called SIClan. One game.
This is not going any better with this mic for me.
Mine was there, but
Oh, what am I? Oh, dude, that bitch on the basics, they all get taken off the tanks.
that's a good trade.
This is fast
Too much
Keto.
dessert. It says thanks each.
You need to split though.
Fast
Split.
Keto.
Oh no, another trick.
It just takes. Oh my god, oh my god!
Ooh. That base is going to go down though. At what cost? Oh, barely takes down the base too. With that, and there goes another. I think this is GG.
GG's call.
Whoa,
Oh.
Okay, dead mouse.
Alright, we have some technical difficulties, but it should be up soon. Mouse is back.
I'm excited to be casting again.
Yeah, it's been kind of a long time.
It's been like 4 days or something. Something really long.
No, I think it's 2 days.
Even better. Okay, guys, this is our first match. No surprise, it's on Dust Towers. And spawning in the top right, representing SIClan, the pink Zerg player, Zog.
And spawning on the bottom left, we have the red Terran for Echo. Panic!
Yeah, we played Ech0s a couple times now, right?
Yeah, it's been like more than 10 times.
10.
If we include like the old community Risen. But Echo, it's been the second time we play against Echo.
Yeah, this is it's a new clan, right? Fresh start. So, I think we fare pretty well against them. Both teams are pretty competitive, but I feel like we get the better of them.
But we'll see. I think in the overall, we are kind of ahead, like 7 wins something or 8 wins against like 15. But
Okay, so Zerg versus Terran here. Zerg players opting for the hatchery first, and the Terran's expanding quite early himself, opting to go for that Reaper expand, picking up his second gas just now. This map is pretty good for Terran, I would say. Just because the fourth base is kind of difficult for the Zerg player. It's either way far out to the right, or you've got that ledge behind your other fourth base potentially, so siege tanks can wreck you. So
yeah, and engagement here, like on the small path, it's really hard for Zerg depending on what comps Terran's going for. So
ooh, and an early Roach Warren here. Yeah, that's kind of peculiar.
we did saw XOG going for like a fast Ravager push last time.
Surround.
Oh,
Could have got
no.
the surround.
Yeah.
Actually grenaded himself there. Did the Reaper.
So did the Reaper saw? He should have seen the Roach Horn.
Yeah, he saw it.
But the factory is a little bit late, I think. Because he went for the CC first.
Yeah, I don't really know what exactly Zog's plan is. He's going for a Spore Crawler, a couple Roaches, and more drones.
Last time he did a Ravager push. We'll see if he chooses to do that, or either it's a Ravager push or a safety Roach Run real quick, because he was expecting not expecting but preparing for mass reprogression.
Interesting. So, looks like it's going to be Reactored Hellions coming out. A lot more queued up here. I don't know if we have an armory. Okay, there's the armory. So it looks like it's going to be one of those Hellbat pushes with medevacs, and I think a couple Marines are pretty standard. But he has a tech lab on his barracks right now and no production out of it, so it might just be Hellions with a medevac. Hellbats are pretty good units, but against this many Ravagers, it's probably not going to do anything at all, so Zog kind of lucked out here. Obviously, the lack of scouting on his part, Oh, I guess he has the Overlord here. So he did see the 3rd command center. Like, I don't know if he even like knows this is Hellbats, but Roaches are the correct response, or even Banelings, but
He does have like 5 Ravagers, so I think he should be able to hold that push pretty easily.
yeah, I would like to see him expand right off of this, say like, okay, I'm going to kill your Hellbats, push you straight back, and expand right off of that, but
So Panic's choosing to split 2 Hellbats.
there's a Spore Crawler waiting for him. I don't see this bit doing too much.
Oh,
But,
he's
yep.
moving. He's moving back all his army. We see a misclick here with the Hellbat walking in the front door. Good split
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, not too much damage done here at all, so looks like the medevac will get away with very low health, which is good for the Terran player. So he did Zog scout to the 3rd CC, so he should be expanding or attacking, like either option.
And he doesn't have a lot of drones. It's 35 versus 34, but Panic does have
9 more drones. Okay, he's pushing out while droning up behind this, so he needs that 3rd base.
And Panics have a lot of SCVs hiding in his mineral line. I'm not sure if he misclicked. Yeah, alright, he just fixed it, but
Yeah, and there's
those were
lots
not
of
mining for a
Banshees coming
while.
out. Looks like Cloak will be started eventually, but Banshees should be good against the push eventually, but I don't see him being able to stop this force quick enough. There's going to be too much here from the Zerg too early.
Oh, and 1 Banshees go down already.
Yeah, that's really lucky for Zog to get a flying unit. That's going to be it, though. Zog picks up the win there with his Roach counter push.
Yeah, I think
He could have lifted up the CC and then like walled off and try to like get more Banshees out, but losing 1 Banshee to that already is just puts you so far behind.
yeah, and not only that, but having your SCVs not mining for a while, I guess he got behind.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit tunnel visioned on that attack.
Yeah.
That's more of like a weaker version of a Hellbat timing. Because he only sent 2 in there, and he didn't like do a multi-prong attack, or he didn't have Marines or anything else, and he only used half of his Hellions. So
Yeah, and we see, if you look at the resource collection, like you see the resource collection going down without XOG attacking. So that's when I think he hit stop with his SCVs.
yeah, that early Roach Horn ended up working out for him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend getting that before 3 minutes 30 seconds, but maybe if you're anticipating like 3 racks Reaper, that's like the only scenario where it's okay. But obviously I would scout like, okay, 2 Reapers came out quickly. That would prompt you to make early Roach Horn, but just blindly throwing that down is kind of risky.
Unless he was going for the Ravager push. Like I think he was going for that, but kind of late, because he did have like 5 or 6 Ravager pretty early in the game.
Okay, Zerginus. Do we have Zerginus?
Pick up of the tanks. It's really risky right now for the side.
The site goes down for it. He has the tank covered. He's sitting on fire, which is really good for him.
A lot goes down.
up that ramp.
Oh!
Yeah.
That Widow Mine hit was amazing!
And Minivac doesn't have any energy.
Big shot.
Stop. No more takes from inside.
Alright.
And she's small. Like that.
Arena.
Like,
Interesting.
mine was there, but
Oh, what am I? Oh, dude, that is the mainly tail gets taken out of the tanks with mine.
that's a good race, though.
This is fast
Too much
though.
dessert. It says tanks each.
You need to split though.
Fast
Split.
as
Oh no, another train.
With this tank. Oh my god, oh my god!
That base is gonna go down though. That one pop. Oh, barely takes down the base too. With that, and there goes the mount. I think this is GG.
GG's call.
Whoa,
Oh.
Jesus.
Alright, I'm guessing Zog will get Protoss. Pink Protoss. You're really quiet today.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do. I'm trying to chat a bit more.
Ooh, and he's right. SIClan took the first match on Dusk Towers. So this brings us to map number 2 here on Arena. And spawning up to the top left, representing SIClan, it's the random Protoss player, Zog Ech0s.
And spawning on the bottom left, we have the Teal Zerg for Ech0s.
There's some proxy shenanigans going down. And Zergnus did drone scout, and his response is to put a hatch. Hatch first build. I don't know what his mindset was. Like, he went and scouted, he saw just a pylon. No gateway or anything. No gas. I don't know, like, if going pool first would have been the better response there, after just seeing that. But the Overlord comes in now. He sees a gateway, so that doesn't look too out of the ordinary.
Does he seize it? He was going for the second one, but
his Overlord was going that way.
he changed the direction like at the
Yeah.
last second.
That's unfortunate for him. So, with lack of gas here, I don't know if it would just start out being Zealots, maybe moving into Adepts.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Zealot push, but at the same time, being Zernus, like, if he scouted it or at least he knows it, I will have put down the expansion also. but making sure like I put down that hatchery for creep and then for production, but not producing drones.
I would go pool first, but that's just me because I've gotten so I got so screwed today on ladder versus Protoss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like someone in GSL did that build.
And he's kind of keen to it. He scouted the lack of natural there from the Protoss player. Although he is droning up. No speed on the way just yet. He might try to go for the Roach one, which would be a good response to Zealots. But he's making more drones and speed, so this is looking really bad for Ech0s. Warp Gate is not on the way for the Protoss player.
But he doesn't need. He will have 6 Zealot.
What's the gas for? Just the mothership core?
I guess so. Or maybe out of habits, like he's stacking up. Like after sending his Zealots, like he can switch to Stalkers. Alright, that's what he's doing right now, producing 3 Stalkers.
That's kind of unusual, but like, what do Stalkers add besides a little bit of like
range?
Yeah, but like, what do you need that for though? Okay, Zealots and Stalkers coming right in here. They would pick off a queen. 12 Zerglings are in production for Ech0s. Production still going strong. Stalkers coming out for Zog. These Zerglings are getting segmented off. And he is going to be supply blocked. This looks like the end of Ech0s. He can't build units. He has no queens. He has drones just sitting.
If he can regroup, I think he can hold at least the initial push. Because he didn't lose any drones yet. The hatchery is gonna go down, but that's not that bad. But he does really need to.
It's just Zerglings. It's like if.
Yeah, but a lot of Zergling with 2 spines, so I think
He's
he
not
will
gonna
be able to
finish. Yeah, if these finish, he might, but I don't think they're gonna be able to finish. Like once he sees them, he should jump on him.
Yeah, he's jumping on the first one, buying a little bit of time. That spine's gonna finish, but it's really low health.
Yeah, it doesn't look good here for Ech0s. If he had gone Roach, he would have been better off. But look, he has 400 gas right now, and nothing to use it for. So he kind of had to go Roaches in order to hold it, but that spine is like a couple hits away from dying.
Yeah, but he has a second one going for Roach. He doesn't have any bank. But
I feel like this is like a Protoss versus Protoss build. It feels like it though.
No, I think the Stalkers, it is, but at the same time, if you have too much Zealot, like they cannot surround units, and I feel like Stalkers is good in distribution. So you have like 6 Zealots surrounding whatever, and you have the range to attack.
Yeah, this one spine's uprooted, so it's not going to be... Okay, it doesn't get punished there.
But that's a lot of Stalkers.
Yeah, the production's just not enough here for Ech0s. He loses that hatch, that's essentially half his production.
Yeah.
One spine's about to finish, but the other spine's about to die. Yeah, there's a couple hits left.
And the queen's gonna die. No more queen for transfuse. So those 3 larvae are the last 3.
He doesn't even have to confront the spine if he doesn't want. If he doesn't want to, he can just go off to the side. And yeah, that should be GG. Like I wouldn't target the Roach Horn down, but I think it's just too much here for Zog.
Yeah, losing that queen, like he's floating mineral, doesn't have another hatch, so it's really hard. I've been in that position way too many times. Like,
good focus fire there from Ech0s, but he isn't able to get that Stalker. That's huge, but he does target it down.
All right, so Ech0s is doing a really good micro there.
That spine though, he needed that.
Yeah, he needed that. Yeah.
That was his only hope, and now it's gone.
And it's gonna get surrounded.
I don't know what Zog's doing here. Like, there's a spine and like a one-hit Roach. Like, he's being overly safe.
What do you mean overly safe?
Like, he could have ended it like 3 times by now.
Oh, you mean XOG? Okay, yeah.
Zog. I don't know how you say it. Zog. Alright. That looks like the end. There is no mining going on. Barely any larva. No roach warren. And a spine that's just sitting there looking at his base dying. This has got to be demoralizing here for Zergnus.
Yeah.
I hate losing this way as Zerg.
You never want to quit. Like, if Zergnus is like me, he's like, I will try at least to kill all those stalkers. GG's called. XOG takes a second win.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing a random player, you kind of expect a little bit of shenanigans, but I like when players go more traditional in Clan Wars, like more macro game. But good gameplay there from Zog. He pulled up his units, he didn't send his first ones in, so Zergnus produced more and more drones, which ended up winning the game for him, so. SIClan is now up 2-0.
Alright. So much stuff to do. Like, we need a production guy.
What do you mean? Like, stream guy?
Yeah, all tabbing and stuff. Or at least I need a second screen. I think that would be a good idea to buy like a cable to hook up my second screen that's not doing anything.
Yeah. Okay, we're waiting on our next player. From Ech0s. Stream looks good. Sound is good level.
Try at least to kill all those stalkers. Yeah, I think the level's good. I think everything is pretty spot on right now.
My eye's killing me, my left eye.
Why?
Like, I got a haircut the other day, yesterday, and I think a hair got in my eye, and it sucked. It's like irritated.
Oh. Is it still there though? Did you like eye wash?
Yeah, use like saline or whatever, but it's still irritated. Is the waiting screen up on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta be careful not to leave it up during the match.
Pick up on the tanks. It's really risky right now for the site. The site goes down for it. He has the tank covered.
He's living on fire, it's really
A log goes down. You know. I don't like that stem. I don't like that stem at all. And the tanks are not even shooting. They're shooting at nothing.
Tito runs up that ramp.
Oh!
Yeah.
That riddle my hit was amazing!
Tito.
And Minivac doesn't have any energy.
Big shot.
Stop.
This is the end. Tito needs to realize this ended.
No more takes from inside.
Alright. Let's take it.
And she's called SIClan.
Yeah, it's a little bit random.
Like, so orbital. Mine was there, but
Oh, what am I? Oh, dude, that dish on the Bailey tail get taken off the tanks, what am I?
that's a split, split. Oh no, another trick. We just tanked. Oh my god, oh my god.
That base is gonna go down though. At what cost? Oh, barely takes down the base too. Died with that, and there goes the mount. I think this is GG.
GG's call.
Whoa,
Oh.
Hey, what's the new one on Orbital?
Yeah.
I just now got past the lead again, I think. I don't know. I gave Velius the lead.
But you have the lead now.
Oh yeah, I have it now. But I passed it to Velius.
He's in. Justy Kosh. Kush. He's in.
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's last one. Ech0s without the H.
Ready to burn. Velius are the only players I have.
Oh, something's messed up. Then pass me the leader. I see him. Oh, party is bricked.
It says there's 5 people in the party for me. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see him, but I cannot click anywhere.
Don't I have to invite them in order for him to be in it? Like a player just can't randomly join, like he has to be invited by me?
Alright. What? You decline? You're the party leader now.
Alright, Kush.
Alright, orbital. Alright, sorry for the delay, guys. We had some some little problems with the party. It should be okay now. Alright.
Justy Kush. He's talking about like a cushion on a chair or something else.
No, I think it's Kush, like Dalek's Kush.
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 Yeah, I don't condone that type of behavior, but to each his own. Okay, guys, SIClan is up 2-0 in this clan war against Ech0s. That brings us to our third match on Orbital Shipyard. So spawning up to the top right, representing Ech0s, it's the yellow Terran player, Justy Kush.
And spawning on the bottom left, we have the pink Terran for SIClan Ech0s.
Okay, TVT. The second most volatile matchup in StarCraft.
And we do see a sneaky barrack for Ech0s.
Mm-hmm. Ech0s having the advantage of knowing his opponent, as Justy Kush didn't know what the random player was going to be, so probably playing a more middle of the road kind of build, whereas Zog is thinking maybe just proxy Reapers, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
I don't see a second gas, so I'm not quite sure.
One Reaper in production?
Look at that SCV.
Yeah, I was pointing that out also.
Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, there's a second gas.
Right, I'm not sure how this will pan out.
Is there a second barracks that goes up there in proxy? Or is it just the one?
I don't know. That's like
Yeah.
all in proxy, but
3 Rex Reaper is pretty common, I think.
yeah. But
If you're gonna go 2 gas, 3 barracks. Yeah, I like this. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. Like, committedly. Okay, so Justy Cush hasn't really seen anything. He's seen the one barracks. Didn't check the natural recently. So I think he's just gonna pull these.
Alright, the Reaper are getting in 3 Reaper.
There's only 2 Marines out. Oh, he grenades himself. Alright, SCVs are being pulled. These Marines have gone relatively uncontested. Like I would have just went in there and sniped the Marines right away, but the more Marines, obviously, the better, because SCVs can buffer in the front, and the Marines can pick them off from afar.
Yeah, and we see that. I think Justin Kush react. Like he knows that build. Like putting better SCVs since he have enough now.
Kush is gonna be okay here.
Yeah. He has 1 Hellions, a lot of Marines, like some SCVs.
Yeah, the Hellion should be pretty strong against this.
And I mean, he's not losing that much. Like, how many SCV did he lose? 2 SCVs, so it's not that bad. And now XOG, like, when Kush is having a big enough army, and he goes for those barracks, XOG will have to retreat, and he won't have any production for like a while, because those barracks gonna take forever to go back.
Unless he builds all his production up in the corner, which we see a starport coming along. Well, he's flying back the barracks here, so do you think he's just gonna go to Banshees?
Yeah, I think that's usually the follow-up for Reaper into Banshee. At least I'm seeing that a lot.
Where?
In ZVT. I'm not sure about the matchup for TVT.
Yeah, it's Cloak Banshee on the way. I don't know. I don't see too many Cloak Banshee plays in TVT.
I mean, Kush knows the timing.
Like the scans.
Did Kush scan it, or he knows the timing? Because he's putting down turrets right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think.
Oh, the grenade.
I think the turret's gonna be good for Liberators and Banshee. I don't know. Look at this army, so much bigger.
Alright, so Dibs is saying like he really not like the player's intro beat, so at least we're not working for nothing.
Yeah, that's a good addition to the stream, in my opinion. A little bit of extra work, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
And I do like that he had a Cyclone. The Cyclone will be able to target the whatever units come.
Yeah, safety Cyclone. Reapers are able to get in here, snipe off a couple SCVs most likely. They're pretty much suicide though.
But at the same time, he's getting some scout. Really good mines.
Ooh, getting more. Yeah, suicided the man, did some damage, kept his opponent at home. I don't really see these Banshees being able to do too much. The units are out of position, but there is a turret, there's scans available.
I mean, there's a death spot there, so getting like 5, 6.
And Kush is going for a cloak himself.
He killed 10 workers now, but
yeah, if you take a look at the worker count, it's 25
and
to
the tanks
32
go down
in favor of Zog. So Zog has an economic advantage here, but the Yellow Terran has the army advantage. Yeah, I just don't know like how this game's gonna pan out, because half the production's over on the other side of the map.
Yeah. And at the same time, like Kush went for Cloak himself, and XOG doesn't have any turrets, so he'll have to waste cans. But he only has 1 Widow Mine in his base to defend. All his army, which is really small, is at the other side.
Turrets are going up now. I don't know if he tries to target fire down the CC first. That could give enough time for the turret to finish. But he's just sitting there with the Banshee. That's vital time missed.
And for Benchy going for Ech0s into the base.
Oh, that's a great timing on the turret. Look at that. That's like impeccable timing.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be able to pick off some stuff here. Marines are not being. Does he even have? He has like a couple Marines, right?
Well, I forgot that Raven has detection now. So now with the Raven, he can see all the Benchy.
Yeah, there's no units being pulled here for this Banshee. But it's gonna die, and he's pulling his Cloak Banshees from across the map and bringing them home for some reason. Maybe he just feels like with that Raven being out or scans, it's pretty much over with.
Yeah.
Third CC is done for Zog, whereas Justy Kush had just started his. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like Zog's position here.
Yeah.
He's slightly ahead on economy, but I think just having that base earlier on is going to be much more useful. Stim is also pretty far ahead for Zog too, so those are two important factors in this game.
But
But
Kush has a
combat
pretty
shields-
scary army now, though.
Yeah, he hasn't really been poised to move out at all yet. No medevacs, no sign of like potential aggression. Going for a Viking actually, Viking and a Raven over medevacs.
I think it's a good decision knowing that XOG has at least 4 Benchies that he saw. And after that,
Yeah.
it's good against drops. So
I would either go like turrets or like turret heavy like you did, or Raven. I wouldn't do both.
yeah, but he needs to move out though. Alright, so getting a scout with his Benchy over here. XOG is going for like a secret base, sneaky base here. Wasting 1 scan. He does have a lot of energy.
Yeah,
on his,
he's not been dropping mules, and he didn't lift off his base. So I do like Justy Kush's position more and more as time goes on.
Yeah.
But Cloak Banshees are moving in. The Raven is so out of place. I would target down that missile turret and just go straight on for the workers.
So that Viking, on one Viking making 4 not Heldens, Benchy retreating. We see a big push from Kush here. It's pretty scary. He doesn't have medevac though, so he cannot stim too much, and he doesn't have the healing power.
Yeah, the high ground vision's only going to be through that one Raven and Viking and scans, so...
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really hard to engage against those three.
I don't know. Zog hasn't been like really like good with his positioning. Like we saw a Cloak Banshee come in, like his units weren't pulled there, and he's not really being active with his units.
Alright, we see the big engagement here. Oh, was that the misclick?
Yeah, these Cloak Banshees are going to come in handy here. Basically sniping off tanks when the Marines aren't there for support, and this is a good engagement here for Zog. Accidentally keeping his command center up in his main base and not landing it helped him out.
Yeah, and he's not taking that much damage either.
Yeah, but Justy Kush has his third down. As far as workers go, it's a slight advantage here for Zog.
Yeah.
But it's such a weird game. We have a mystery base though. We've got proxy bases, proxy production, Cloak Banshees from both players. This has been a pretty crazy game.
On the upgrades though, Kush is a little bit ahead with his +1 armor. Yeah. I feel like it's kind of even, but I do like that Zog has the high vision there. With the tanks.
I like how Kush can just drop mules up to that top left base. Like, drop all your mules up there, and then, like, whenever you take your third, it will barely be mined out. But he's not moving his command center. I think Kush is, like, seeing that. It's like, okay, you don't have a third base, like, I've delayed it long enough. Mine's up and going. I feel good right now.
Or either that, or it's a mind game. Like, oh, you see, like I didn't land my third base, so like you're so far ahead that maybe you'll make a mistakes, and in the meantime, I'm mining. Like I'm mining basically on 4 bases, on 3 bases with all the mules there. So
Look at that. The
Like-
mule hammer dropped and the
Yeah.
economy spiked up to 2k minerals. Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like he has to take that. His third eventually. But we'll see if he moves down. This is really like a slow paced game here from Zog.
hmm
Started out quick, but really slowed down the pace of the game here.
I do really feel that Kush need to take care of those like proxies there.
Move back, massive supply block here from Justy Kush.
Alright, so Kush scouting, like he's like, what's up? Like he must
Oh,
have.
yeah,
like,
sends a
hidden
marine.
base.
Yeah. But he's gotten some good mining off of that.
Yeah.
Served its purpose.
And now his third is landed in his position. The tanks are in position also.
I don't know. He lifts off, but there's no units on the way from Justy Kush. I don't know if it like really dawned on him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what he's gonna do with that base, but
Jessica's gonna have a huge upgrade advantage here. With +1 on vehicles, +2 on marine and armor.
no medevacs
Yeah, I'm not sure why the no medivacs. Like,
for either player. Like, come on, guys! Like, I know the medevac tank drop is gonna get nerfed, but medevacs are good units.
especially since it's so much bio heavy.
I don't know.
But
I'm
the-
falling asleep.
The thing is, XOG does have a huge bank. If he could have won if that bank was like used. Like,
Yeah, supply blocked.
yeah, but even now, like he's up in in army supply. But if that bank was in army like earlier, he could have won. But
He's not even building supply depots.
I'm not sure. Like, I don't think he has enough production to use his all his bank though.
I think he does. He just needs supply depots.
Yeah, that also.
Like, okay, one supply depot's on the way. Have no fear.
So Kush is deciding to move out with that huge army, but those tanks though, they'll get a lot of damage done.
He'll have air superiority here with a fleet of Vikings. Don't really know what they're gonna do.
But no medivacs, no no benchy anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of this is a weird game.
Alright, so each player is scanning to see what the other has.
Zog is still supply block. It's like the longest supply block. Like if he could get that 20 extra supply in army, like he has a ton of stuff queued.
But I'm not sure how to engage, like how Kush can engage that.
They're just gonna like sit there and like look at each other through scans for like half an hour. And then like if they scan enough, like the other player's computer might glitch out or something.
Overheat. So I think the first one to engage will basically lose. Or I think Kush is waiting for
If
his
Zog doesn't
3-3.
build any freaking, if he doesn't build any supply depots, I think Justy Kush wins.
Yeah. And Justy Kush is going for his +3 vehicles. Yeah, terrain ship and like I don't know how to pronounce that right, but yeah. So I guess he's gonna just wait for his 3-3 and engage then. The
Zog could have like 20 battle cruisers right now.
Yeah. But I think Kush needs to free up some supply to make some medivacs. I really have to point out he only has one medevac for that big bio army.
Okay, still no supply depots.
So I guess he chose to stay on 180 supply. He's like, oh, I'm okay at 180 supply. I don't want to be maxed out at 200. That's too OP.
The funny thing is, I think the army's even because the Vikings are like 20 supply.
Yeah.
So maybe he's like making it a fair fight. This base is gonna get destroyed. Maybe this will prompt Zog to do something because he's got like 20 workers sitting around.
Yeah.
Everything's mined out. Maybe he like takes another base. Maybe he builds a supply depot. Who knows?
Alright, so that triggered like XOG to move out, I think. Oh, finally, a super supply depot. I'm not sure what's the name of this.
Supply drop.
Call down, yeah. Supply drop. Right, so we see only the Marines moving out. +3 is done for Kush.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Oh, we might get a snipe on this base. No medevacs though. I feel like even if they just stim, like they're just gonna die.
Yeah.
Make you extremely fragile. If he could set up a flank with tanks.
Oh, that secret missile didn't hit.
I don't know where this army goes from here. I think he just jukes
It's kind
him
of
out.
trapped. Yeah, it's kind of trapped.
You can get a lot of stuff done with siege tanks though. Yeah, maybe not. Nah, supply's pretty even though. Like 18 supply in favor of Justy Kush, but a lot of that's in Vikings, so.
And we're finally seeing some medevacs for XOG, but no medevac for Kush.
Yeah, 3-3 is gonna, well, +3 attacks gonna be done here for Zog, so that should make a big difference. Oh, these Vikings, what are they doing? No! I guess he wanted to get rid of them. Let's just go with that.
Yeah.
He wanted to free up that supply, even though he had 63 supply.
But XOG is not expanding, so he has 27 SCVs, only on 3 base. But his main is mined out, his natural is gonna be mined out pretty quickly in 200 supplies. So I think if he had the advantage for the longest time, but he's not capitalizing on it. So
Well, Zog's bank is like insane right now.
yeah,
He's not producing as well as he could be, so I was like, okay, Zog, take another base. Like, you have so many idle workers, but I'm like, he doesn't even need it.
But he needs a production though.
Yeah, he needs to start producing. I would say go into freaking battle cruisers.
With that bank, yeah.
But I'm gonna fall asleep here if this goes on. Like, no offense to the players, I just...
But
this
I mean,
has been one of the more uneventful games.
But I mean, without medevacs you cannot stim, so like Marines are pretty slow without stims.
Yeah,
and for
medevacs
some
are good.
reason, like both
He's
players are
producing
not producing medevac. XOG is producing a couple medevacs, so that's good.
Three Vikings at a time here for Justy Kush. What do you think he's making them for? Like, because he saw like Banshees or something?
Yeah, either that or to snipe the medevac. I'm not sure how that's panned out though. Like if you have the upper Viking count, then you can snipe the medevac. If he overstem, then I guess that's better. I'm not sure. Alright, so we see Kush here getting a little bit annoyed that that game is not eventful, but he could push in also. I mean,
He could make medevacs and drop. Like, he's been scanning Zog for like 10 years. He's seeing there's a big clump of army there. He could just freaking medevac drop in the back of his base, but he's just not making medevacs or anything.
but at least they're patient. I mean, I will have probably lost that game because I will have been like, okay, I'll push. I'm tired of waiting and I'll have lost. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I
a
don't
game
know.
of patience. Like the first one to break is gonna lose.
I
And I think
don't
that's
know.
gonna be XOG. He's moving out right now.
I guess it all comes down to the engagement, obviously, but Zog's production has not been good enough that I feel like he can. I mean, his bank is one thing he's got going for him. Like, if he can produce, I like him in this game, but he's not very good at producing. Good engagement here from Zog. He's got his tanks up. Oh, huge battle coming out. Zog taking the better of it.
Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure.
But
I
his
see a
tanks
lot
are involved.
of a lot of Marines.
He's gonna try and push into these tanks, I think, but that's gonna eat up all his Marines.
Yeah.
Lands the Vikings. More and more tanks. So,
I think the tank's gonna get cleaned out. 12 Marine production for XOG versus 5. The good thing for Kush is that he's on.
no, don't
Oh.
give up. That was the worst game of StarCraft I think I've ever watched.
Alright, it wasn't that bad, but it's like one of the most like passive game. It feels like Hot's game, you know, like Zerg versus Mech, that it's 2 hour and a half and like they lose like one tank or like one swarm host like at each 5 minutes.
I don't know. I think even with that, you have like Hellion Run Bys and stuff, or Nidus Worms, or some sort of drops. Yeah, no offense to the players. It's just the way the game played out was just anticlimactic and mostly uneventful. But that's a great win from Justy Kush there. I thought the engagement was going to be good for Zog, but he left his tank position behind, stemmed his Marines in there, and just got annihilated.
So I am Penguin left, but Kata is on. So we'll use Kata, I guess. Unless he's in Penguin, are you in the stream? Oh, I guess Penguin left. All right.
And Keto's not on either. Okay, Kata. What?
All right. So viewers are like,
What are the viewers saying?
they're like the host that is falling asleep. I'll co-host if you like. Uh, that's why TVT is stupid. You can engage the enemy. I didn't know I could learn to hate a matchup in one game.
Yeah, TDT is supposed to be volatile, but for different reasons. Like, you get medevacs, and you get tanks, and you put them together, and you abuse positioning, but that didn't happen.
All right. So Tom is on. The grass. Where's the grass assassin? All right, he's on also. All right, we didn't lose our diamond players.
Never give up with 4K, 4K.
Alright, so it's gonna be Lerilac. Alright, so we're waiting for Kush to get back.
Are you playing highlight videos?
Uh, the one of Digress Assassin, yeah, but not the other one since the sound is too loud. People were complaining about the sound, and like I was hearing it too in your mic, so I was like, oh, that's really too loud.
There's no volume control on it.
Yeah, yeah, it has one, but it's not working properly. Like it's down at 5% and still like the same volume. All right, so
So
we'll have another TVT on Lerilac Crest.
series is 2-1 in favor of SIClan. Map number 4, Lerilac Crest, spawning in the top left corner, representing SIClan. It's the orange Terran Kata.
And spawning on the bottom right, we have the Teal Terran for Ech0s, Justy Kush. Oh, that's a new intro song. I like it.
Alright, hopefully this one's a little bit more fast-paced than the last TVT. We kind of know what Justy Cush's style is. We'll see what Kata brings to the matchup. I think if he uses Tankovax, I think he'll win. That's
Like,
my prediction.
that's OP.
I don't know. It's just, it seems really strong. Being that I'm a Zerg player and I get dropped all the time.
Yeah.
Like a couple games ago today, I just got doom dropped basically. So I was moving out on the map and the Terran dropped all of his army on top of my main base there, and I just died.
Yeah, I kind of died on the same way on Lerilac. Like I wasn't paying attention, I think, on his expansion, so he went one base like 2 tank drop, and oh, why they didn't nerf it yet? Like I couldn't target his his tanks with my Ravager.
Yeah.
But I don't like that they wanna reduce the damage of corrosive bat against bio though.
No, it's against everything but bio.
Oh, then I mean tanks would take like 5-6 hits.
4 hits.
Okay, but liberators are 4 hits, so it's gonna take even more. So early games liberators gonna be better.
Liberators take 3 hits.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be 4.
So I should be okay. So is that all?
Pylons are gonna be like 11 hits, or I think it's either 9 or it's 11. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 11 hits because like supply depots and pylons take 9 crucibles.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just gonna make pylons freaking more powerful than they already are.
Like, I mean, they're not decisive enough with their, like, are people complaining that much against Ravager?
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so we already see a different style here for Kada going for, Marauder and, Hellion, which I
Yeah.
like.
Early concussive shells.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like that's a special build.
Yeah, I feel like if you go Marauder, like, and, fast concussive shell, it's gonna be a fast-paced game, like, when... I feel like, I'm not sure, but...
I don't know. Once Jesse Cush gets those tanks up, though, it could slow it down.
Yeah.
If he decides to go for tanks. You got a fast NG bay.
Yeah.
Don't know what that's for, if it's just turrets or whatever. Fast upgrades. Could be anything at this point. Only time will tell. Cat is moving out here with a small force. It will be effective though if he's able to abuse positioning, because there is only one bunker here.
Only one bunker, a couple of Marines.
So he could deny mining, use his mobility, pick off some units, run away, and that's exactly what he chooses to do. All that remains is one bunker. He has a tank coming out now.
And he has that Marauder with concussive shell. Ooh, but it's gonna go down, the tank is out.
He can kind of just deny mining for the time being. Another tank on the way. Yeah, this siege tank's range doesn't protect the mineral line, so he's
gonna
getting it.
I think he should engage. It's too late. Tank is siege.
Yeah, there's a second tank out now.
I'm not sure how Hellions are doing. Alright, not really great against
This was a good
tanks.
move like 30 seconds ago
Yeah.
with the Hellions, but
I
He's
mean,
finding
he's
a good
still,
spot
still
here.
getting a lot of SCVs and not losing that much Hellion yet. But he does need to get out of the tank range.
yeah, he takes a pretty good fight there, but I mean he's down 5 supply. Kata
Yeah.
does have a Cloak Banshee build on the way. Whereas Justy Cush is producing a Liberator and a Medevac. Stim is about the same time. The economy is in favor of Justy Cush. He's up about 8 workers.
Yeah, and mules.
They both have mules.
That's true. But now it's even with the like 1 mules of Kata has 1 more mule, so it's even.
I think you focus on mules too much.
Yeah.
You just assume that the Terran's gonna use them.
Yeah. I think they should remove them. That's how Miser's saying. Alright, so we're seeing the Banshee doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass for sure. It's not too
mean,
much anti-air here for Justy Cush.
I
but
do like how he
delivers.
positioned. Like he can get a lot of vision. Alright. So he will force scan. You just need to get out of it. Alright.
Oh, yeah,
So he's gonna
Pretty
force
effective.
also maybe a Raven.
that is 1 mule that is denied. So there you go for your mule count.
And
There's 1
also
mule
our,
going to a scan.
our stream will not be complete if we're not talking about triple stacking.
Yeah, it's boring to talk about that.
I mean, it's like our signature.
Speaking of signature, Justy Cush is going for his signature Vikings to complement the Liberator and the Medevac.
I do like though, like if you go like Viking, I think in TVT, if you have the same army but you have like the air superiority, like obviously you're supposed to get a better engagement, but that's taking account also that you have good placement with your tanks.
Look at the supply.
Yeah.
I mean, Cat is going for a 3rd base here with double engineering bay, but I mean, you
He-
can't be down like 30 supply this early.
I mean, he's going all out economy, so
All medevacs are being used for Justy Kush. Great decision.
halfway use. He's not moving out yet, but yeah,
Their missile turrets
Kata
up
is
there.
playing the economy. He doesn't have that big of an army, like 7
Yeah, I don't know
Marines.
if you can be down 30 supply. Like, I don't think there's any justification for that.
Except
be
that he
wrong, though.
invests a lot in his Hellion push early game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that was a relatively even trade. Maybe he just did macro behind it.
Alright, so that freshly third base gonna be maybe denied.
Oh, there's good positioning here from the Marines and turrets,
Oh,
but they bypass him.
yeah.
Oh, if he gets the cancel on combat shields, that'll be huge. He does
Yeah.
get the cancel.
I mean, that alone I think was worth it. And he's getting a lot of kills behind it, but
He doesn't have a third base up and running. Justy Kush doesn't. And his own combat shields just now started, so it's not like that puts him in like a super far ahead position, but like the supply's evening up.
yeah, but he has the SCVs for his third base. So when that third base is gonna go down, like it's gonna be saturated right away. Meanwhile, Kata doesn't have the SCVs.
Yeah, Kata only has like 5 less. And his third base is already going, so I like Kata's economy. As far as army compositions, I like Liberator Banshee better than I like Vikings.
But you have to count that Kush has 4 more tanks that Kata
Yeah.
doesn't have. But Kata does have the Liberators, so
I don't know if he can siege him up though,
no, I don't think he can. He needs
like without the support of the bio. Alright, he's fighting away from the tanks and underneath his bio. I like that decision. Oh, he loses all of them. He's down 30 supply or 20 supply now.
So I like those 3 Vikings, like no mass Vikings, but 3 Vikings plus a Liberator. I think it's a good combo. It's gonna protect your drops, which Kush is going for right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Depends on where he drops it at, but I think it's kind of risky.
We're forcing the scan for Kush, so that's good.
He's
for
gonna
Kata.
retreat. His third base is now starting to mine. Income is about even.
And somehow that Banshee sees like the army moving out without getting killed. So Kata should be prepared, but he's not moving to
Oh, he's gonna go for it. And there's the tank evacs.
I mean, can Kata attack into that?
Oh, he loses a couple Vikings here.
Alright, good micro to get out of those tanks range. Ooh. Oh, Kata. He's gonna lose all his Marines.
Yeah, the supply is up 18 for Justy Kush here. He's got a good position with those tanks. He can kind of snipe out that CC if he wanted to, but there's a flank inbound here from Kata. SCV is being pulled into death.
Right, so good trade for Kata, getting the tanks. Meanwhile, the flank, I think, is gonna be...
Yeah, it's not that good for Kata.
Right, so good trade, but I don't think it was enough.
Yeah, he's down 50 supply. I don't know, Liberators, now that I think about it, Liberators are a lot better versus Protoss than they are Terran.
Yeah, because like the basic unit Marine can attack ground and air, so...
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Protoss units are much more expensive and like tanky, whereas like if you try and shoot one Marine at a time with Liberator, it's kind of useless.
Yeah.
Kata is not out of it, friends. He's still in this game. Justy Kush is retreating, so it looks like we're gonna have a much longer game than we anticipated.
But at least there's a lot of engagement, so it's not like static.
Scratch your eyes out, boring.
So on the upgrade though, Kata I think is behind. Oh, actually not. Kata is ahead.
Yeah, he's had double engineering base here for a while, but not really using them.
But he's on +2, +1.
And he's on 1-0 or 1-1. Justy Ech0s.
Yeah, he's getting his +2 though.
All right, we see a 30 supply lead here for the Teal Terran. The tank-evacs are really important in this matchup, so obviously I'm going to favor the player with that type of composition.
Yeah. And the tank count is really low for Kata, but he will have the upgrade advantage if he waits for it. Because he's getting his +3 armor, so that can buy him some times. Kush is pushing out though, still with a lot of midi tank. That's how you call
Alright, Kata sees the tanks being flown in here. What's his response going to be? He's going to try and get back. I don't like this for Kata. He's going to go straight for the main base.
That's gonna be really hard to engage, especially since his SimCity is working against him.
Yeah, I don't know. SCVs are being pulled in there. It kind of derps the AI a little bit. Tanks are now getting sieged. Looks like the supply is just up 100 for Justy Ech0s here. And that should be game.
And GG's called. Kush taking a second win for Ech0s.
Yeah, don't forget, guys, Justy Ech0s is diamond and Kata is only platinum, but I think Kata played well there for a long time.
Yeah, he did held his own for a while, so really
Good.
good for Kata. I think it's a really good game for both players.
Yeah, Justy Ech0s adapted in the second game and got tank-evacs. Did some drop play, and I think that really shows the strength of Terran. Alright, it looks like it's going to be DeGrasse Assassin versus Justy Ech0s. And DeGrasse Assassin, I think, is favored here. Because I think highly of him, but Justy Ech0s is also on a 2-game winning streak, looking really strong himself.
And also, like he's hot right now. I mean, he's been playing a lot.
Dude, he's hot.
No, hot. I mean, in the sense that he's
In
been
real
playing
life.
2 games. No, I mean he's been playing 2
Zane,
games.
come on, man.
The grass has been like idle for the Clanwar. So what's left? Runes.
Well, DeGrasse Assassin's been watching.
Runes, Prion. What's left? I'm missing one map.
Central.
Central.
I would say I have all these maps. I like Prion versus Terran. But he opts for Central Protocol.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's still a good map for Zerg, I would say, but maybe less so than Prion.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go watch a little bit of Donald Trump. Get my daily dose of Donald Trump.
What? You can leave the cast?
Alright, Trump's killing it.
Alright. So the grass is ready. We still need to wait for Kush.
What happened to stream?
I don't know. I still see it up.
If Justy Kush is watching the stream all along, he knows our strategies. Yeah, it looks good. I'm hungry. It's been a really long clan war so far, hasn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, it's a nice Clanwar.
I guess I don't have to count down when there's a 10-second countdown.
No, I do only 3, 2, 1. Like you do like 20, 19, 18. And you go crazy about it.
Easy there. No, I don't.
Alright, so for you guys watching, like you saw that Ech0s Assassin is our in a highlight video.
He's a celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, the series tied 2-2. Anything can happen at this point. It is the first team to 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Spawning on the top right of Central Protocol, representing Ech0s, it's Justy Kush.
And spawning on the bottom left, we have representing SIClan, the Green Zerg, the Grass Assassin.
Okay, Reaper builds are very strong on this map. We'll see if Justy Kush goes for that. And also, I would say Roach Ravager pushes are pretty good too.
Yeah.
If you get into that kind of mid-game, drops become pretty beneficial for the Terran. But the sacrifices, third bases are a little bit harder to take. Ooh, 3 racks Reaper, here we go. Strap on your seatbelts, everybody. We're gonna have a quick and action-packed game.
And also we Tom was asking, like, we didn't introduce ourselves, so I am Zane.
And I am Gojiro, representing Pennsylvania.
And me, Montreal.
Yeah, you'll have to excuse my accent.
Yeah, I don't think I have any accent though.
In Montreal, you don't.
No, I'm pretty sure I still have an accent everywhere I go. Like, I'm not even sure where it's coming from.
It's probably just because it's your second language.
It's
Like,
it's actually my third language.
What's your second?
Vietnamese.
Like, how often do you speak it though?
Often enough.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always had a lot of respect for people who knew multiple languages. It'd be insanely hard. But you see the Reapers moving in here for Justy Kush. On this map, you can't spawn vertically anymore, so it kind of limits your scouting as far as where you could be. So units like Reapers can get 2 places faster and get to your opponent faster. Good micro here from Justy Kush.
And also from
Degrass-
the Grass Assassin, not using his slow links. So I do
Yeah.
like that, but Justy Kush has really good Reaper control.
Okay, we see a Baling Nest finishing and a Roach Worm being just now started. A lot of good connections here on these drones. Grenades getting a lot of work done too. Queens are dropping creep tumors, but it's going to leave these drones exposed. Right now, Degrass Assassin is up 5 workers though, so it's not the end of the world. I don't know what the Baling Nest is for. And speed.
He started before seeing the Reaper coming, so I guess it was to Bane Bust maybe.
Yeah, that's weird. All these Queens are gonna get out for free, but he's gonna get us around on some of these Reapers.
Alright, 2 Reaper go down, so that's good.
Yeah, he can get a third, but he
Queen
jukes
off
out.
creep though.
Yeah, I don't really like that decision, but Roaches should be out. None being produced as of yet. You can't fight these Reapers with that amount of lings.
He still did kill one. I
All
would like
left
to see.
is one Queen essentially, because the other one's gonna die
Yeah.
fast. So this doesn't look good for Degrassi Sassy.
I mean, I still think he can hold, but
You're optimistic. I mean, if he was making a lot of roaches, but there's just one roach.
in 8 links, yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna
the
be really
drone,
hard.
Citizen Arrest. The drones get 1 Reaper. Oh, he could. There's 2 red health Reapers he can get.
And that queen
yeah.
cannot die. The queen is crucial in that defense.
One thing that Degrassi Assassin has going for him is Justy Kush did not expand off of this. That's about the only thing he has going for him.
Yeah.
His units aren't like dealing damage; they're kind of just taking damage. No focus fire on the Reapers. He can focus fire down the red health, 1 hit Reapers, but he's not doing that.
Yeah, that's so hard for the Grass because he just have barely enough unit to hold each time, but he doesn't have enough unit to kill any Reaper, just like making them take damage. So
All right, that creep is going to be a good thing here. Drones are following each other in the mineral line. So he's losing out on mining, so really he's down probably like 10 workers. Not excellent micro from either player, but looks like Justy Kush has just got too much. I don't know.
I don't know if he keep fighting in that spine, like
2 more ridges on the way. More and more drones going down, and the drone count is 10 to 20. This looks like it's the end of Degrassi Assassin. No mining is going on. Spine up roots, 3 red health roaches, and no more on the way. Just 2 more links.
1 go down for free.
Yeah, the roach attacked the creep tumor instead of the Reapers.
And the
That's the problem with this map.
main
The
will
bases
go
are
down.
so far apart that any units that pop off just get separated immediately.
Yeah. And no more roaches can be produced, but that doesn't really matter because the grass doesn't have the economy to make any roaches.
Yeah, I don't see any way for Assassin to win this. He has a 2-link counter going, but he decides to bring him back.
I mean, the only thing that is really bad for Ech0s is his, not Ech0, for Kush, is that he didn't have any expansion.
You see, yeah, double look.
But-
Right now, he's like, I should probably put down some buildings. So he puts down like 6 barracks and 2 CCs. And that's all she wrote, folks. Kush is going to go on a 3-game winning streak here using the Mass Reaper build on Central Protocol. But Degrassi Assassin chose this kind of death because he is the one who selected this map.
I mean, he didn't choose to die.
No, he definitely chooses. He chose his death. There are no Reapers at home. He could base trade. Can he win it? He's pulling the drones. He's got lings. He's got roaches. This is anybody's game.
I mean, that could have worked, maybe, if it was tossed, but Terran can just fly off. So that's why I really hate going for base trade against Terran, because like we can just fly off.
Yeah, I'm just typing it up as best I can.
And Justikosh. 3 win in a row, a pretty good run there.
Good game from Justy Kush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you would have gone Roach one earlier or more Queens, I don't know. That's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Failing those kind of didn't do anything. That's hard because that's 50 gas and 100 minerals you lose.
Yeah, I think that he put down the Bane Nest like before seeing the Reaper. I don't know. In that situation, I like I make a queen. Like I make queens. Like obviously lings, but I try to like make queens all the time.
Yeah, that's a really important aspect.
But the creep did like. I think he was okay until he moved out with his queen off creep, and like one died and like the other got
Yeah.
really low in health, and that's like where his defense were really crippled.
And he tried to send like 7 lings out against like 7 reapers, and they lost all of them. Like you have to consolidate your units. Like you have to have a mass of your units, preferably queens, and just build your unit core up with roaches and then ravagers. Because once you get 4 roaches, you can sit on top of the ledge, and when the reapers jump up the ledge, the roaches will actually one-shot a reaper. So that's the kind of the way you end it. And ravagers kind of almost seal it for the Zerg player, like the early defense, because they have such a superior range that reapers can't even get their grenades off. But that's you got to think on your feet. You're trying to like not lose drones. You're trying to microwave like 4 things at one time. So
Yeah, it's really hard to pull off. Like
yeah, if you get more experience versus it, like it becomes a lot easier. But I feel like if the Terran player is really good at it, the skill ceiling is just so much higher. Like you can, like if you watch someone like Kellizer do his Reaper Rush or a Marine Lord, like they're insanely good. Yeah, I don't know.
but I feel like in that situation, like you wanna not attack because obviously you like you won't have enough units to attack unless like you have like maybe 30, 40 links. So with your links, you only want him to throw a grenade and go down the ramp, so that way you can build up your army or your defense. But you never want to move out because he will have more than you, and even speed links against that much Reaper, with mines, like usually you won't be able to kill them unless you have really a superior army.
Yeah, makes sense.
At least usually that's how I try to defend against that. Like I try not to kill him. I'm like, okay, you have Reaper, that's okay. I'll make lings and make queens. I'll have my economy go up. I can even tech up, and then after that, like when your Reaper, like you won't produce like 40 Reaper, right? At one point you will need to expand, and that's when like I'll have my army, and that's when like I can counter. But like you will have to live until that, and that's the really hard part.
I feel like once the beta kind of kicked off, it was really strong.
Yep.
But I feel like I'm good against it now. Like maps like Prime Terraces, like I could hold it pretty consistently.
Hmm. I don't
And
face it
that's one
that
of the more hard maps to hold it on.
like I don't remember a lot of game losing to that like lately, but it's really hard depending on the map. And also like it's a matter of like one small mistakes because like those two queens were like could have done so much more damage. So yeah.
Yeah, half the time they weren't firing, they're just running away.
Yeah.
And half the time, like slowlings or speedlings weren't helping out the queens.
But he did a good job though, like not losing his lings earlier. So that I really like that.
I feel like you need to keep the lings active though. Like, okay, you send your queen out to do the damage, but you have to use your lings to like threaten the reapers so they kind of like back up and eat the queen shots,
Yeah.
or they throw a grenade to try and stop the lings, or you just pull back the lings. Like, I feel like just setting them in the corner is not the way you want to do it.
But at that point, he wasn't losing that much. He had like a spine. He had three queens or two queens.
Because think about it, the Reaper it only has one gun, like, or one shot at a time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can either shoot the queen or it can shoot the lings. But if you give it only one option, that's better for the Reaper, right?
Yeah. It's like
You can't shoot two things at once.
It's like lings surrounding marines and attacking with roaches. But I mean, it's a really hard. It's really hard to hold. It's like Ling Bane. Like you get used to it, but you will still do mistakes.
For sure. Yeah, I'd say Prime Terraces and Central Protocol are two maps that's really good for. I guess Orbital Shipyard too. Those three are probably the best for that strategy.
Because you have multiple ledges. I think Prion's not like it's a little bit less. Because Central you can move up like in like for the whole main like you have all that place. For Prion you only have the small spot. So
What are you talking about? No, they have the back entrance.
I know, but that's only a small spot. Like you can like it's predictable. On Central you can go like all around it. Like there's no place where you cannot get in. You don't need to go double edge, but
I don't know. I still think they're both about the same. But I don't know, we might see it again. Who knows?
oh,
Spawning on the top left of Prime Terraces, it is Ech0s Justy Kush.
and spawning on the bottom right, we have the blue Zerg for SIClan, Tom.
Okay, Drone Scout coming in. Getting some SCV harassment going on, which does delay the barracks slightly. Ever so slightly.
And also,
Meanwhile, go on.
oh yeah, I wasn't sure if Tom was our gas-saving Zerg player, but yeah, I guess Tom is.
Yeah, that'll slow down any 3-Rax Reaper if he keeps it. But it looks like it's gonna be command center here. Why not? You know, it's gold. Might as well go big or go home.
Yeah.
Reactor coming down on the barracks, so looks like he's gonna skip that Reaper phase, the polar opposite of the last game.
Or he could wait for the reactor, make 2 Reaper, and then do something else.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. But I kind of feel like he wants to clean up that gas. And Reapers aren't the best unit for that. We'll see what he chooses, but usually if you go SCV Scout, you're not going to make a Reaper. But you still could.
So 2 Marines.
And speed and continuous gas mining for Tom. I think that on this map it's okay to just keep mining gas because if you transfer workers over, which Tom is not, but if you transfer workers over, your mineral income is so high that you can actually use the extra gas.
Yeah. And he's actually going for a quick roach warren, taking his second gas. He's not transferring though. I would like to see some transfer because
Yeah. Is Tom or Zerg who just got promoted from Platinum, or is that somebody else?
it's Tom. It's been like maybe a week, I think.
Okay.
If I remember well, last week or last time he played against in a Clanwar as Platinum.
It's gonna be a pretty decent supply block here. Looks like he misses that other Overlord just.
Barely, yeah.
That gas is still being a nuisance. I guess I'd choose an Overlord kill over an Extractor kill.
And also, I want to point out the placement of the pole. Like, if you want to wall off, it's really easy to predict where the drone's gonna come out. Like when you're watching like the gas, you have 3 holes there. They're always gonna go out from the closest hole. So if you draw a straight line, then you can make sure that to place your pole, let's say here, and then you won't block your gas.
You literally could have put it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. There's little nuances to Tom's game that he can clean up. Maybe we can get him some coaching. But he's looked pretty strong in the past. Won a few games in his day. Comes in here, gets into the main base, sees the starport, sees the reactor Hellion.
I do like the splits there, getting a good scout. And he has the rotor, so that seeing that much Hellion, he should produce some roaches.
Yeah. And I like this from Kush. He's getting a lot of production up to accent that gold income.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a lot of Hellions, which are mineral heavy. He's going to have a lot of Marines here with the 3 barracks, but Tom is going for the gold third base.
No, Tom is going for the not gold third base.
Or blue base, sorry. I don't like that decision, but...
And it's pretty scary now because he will only have 5 roaches, 7 roaches, 3 queens, and that push is gonna be pretty big. He has
is there
the
an armory with this?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the version of the Hellbat push I was referring to earlier, where you get the Marines and the medevacs.
I don't see the armory though.
It's
in production. Yeah.
So he has a spine, he has queens, he has roaches.
But the spines, I think, is out of
droning
range.
up though. If he wouldn't have droned up here, he would probably live, but he's probably just gonna die now. That's one thing as Zerg, if you don't scout properly, like these Hellions are outside his front door, and you produce 9 drones, you just lose. There's no other way to put it. And you have to kite. This is gonna be ugly. 12 more roaches are on the way though. My only fear is they're gonna be too split apart.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of bio, and those medevacs prevent any DPS from the roaches. So this is a really strong timing from Justy Kush. I don't know if it's a special build for this map only, but yeah, looked pretty sharp to me. Zerg, you have to scout. But yeah, that's going to be Ech0s' victory 4-2-2 in this clan war here. Justy Kush is the MVP, picking up 3 straight wins. Is it 3 wins or 4?
It's 4-2.
No, is Justy Kush win 4 games? Or did he win 3?
3 games.
Okay. Well, anyways, he looks really strong.
Yeah.
There's just too much here.
Alright, the manual. I don't really like that, but...
Well, he's happy. He just won
yeah.
the clan war. And GG's called. Eventually.
Not called yet. Alright.
I got Manor Mule today.
Yeah, me too. And Justy Kush takes it for Echo. We did have a pretty nice run, but yeah, I feel like Justy Kush is really, really good.
Yeah, I thought seeing his first game versus the Platinum Terran, he didn't look that strong. But he, or Zog, I guess it was.
Yeah.
He didn't look that strong, but then like every game since, he's looked stronger and stronger. So props to Justy Kush.
Actually, he went for all kill.
Did he win four in a row?
Yeah, yeah, because he went through XOG, he went through Kata, he went through the Grass Assassin, and then Tom.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll be coming back on Monday with another Clanwar uh, against Hot Pockets. So hope to see you there. Alright, thanks guys.
See you later.